Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogi Monster here, along with Stevie B.
Hello.
Hope everybody's doing good. Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. It's another Thursday night.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Weekend is upon us almost.
Woohoo.
Guess what? Tomorrow's your Friday.
No,
That's everybody's Friday.
not mine. Last week.
Well, not that Friday, but it's Friday.
It's Friday.
I'm looking for the...
I don't know. I'm still getting my phone together.
That was
Share
weird. I
guy.
turned up my lights and your lights went up.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, no. I'm going to keep it low. Because you keep getting the glare over here on your...
Oh.
If I turn it up one thing. Anyway, let me pull this back a little bit. There we go.
And we're live.
we're always adjusting.
Trying to get it together.
I'm about to take care of that, guys. Hold on.
If that were mine.
Brown
I would
dwarf,
yell that right now,
you're
look.
making too much noise here.
I did nothing.
All right.
Can't prove it.
Nobody's telling me do it. Can't prove thing.
Dina P. Good to see you. Jim Lee.
All right.
Old Bear.
Try to keep that
Old Bear's
nonsense.
Den of Bigfoot.
What's up, old bear?
How you
Welcome.
doing?
Oh, I just saw him. I don't know. Hour and a
I was
half.
going to say a long time no see.
Well, that's what we said when we saw each other an hour and a half ago. Yeah, he was over on. He was in a chat over at West Virginia Cryptids.
That's cool.
I was
Very cool.
Checking that out.
Good to see you. Christy, how you doing? Harold. Hope
Hi,
you guys
Christy.
are doing good.
Carol, how are you?
Big West.
Jim's camera at dawn. What's up, Jim? Hey, I got some pictures I'm going to try to pull up. I took today. I just happened to do them real quick, and I think they came out pretty cool.
They
But
did, actually.
I'll see if I can pull them up. I'm not that intelligent.
Michael Haywood. What are you doing?
Mr. Haywood. Boy's been doing a lot of fishing. He's been catching a lot of fish.
Yes.
I haven't caught a fish in weeks.
I'm a little jealous.
It's
I know.
been weeks now.
I know.
Although I did see this gar today because it's shallow right in front of right outside my house. At first, I didn't know what I was looking at because I saw this. It's in a what is that stuff? Lilies pads, and they're big. You know, they're big pads. And this thing, I see something go like that, sort of like it was all wavy, and I'm like, what the hell am I looking at? And it was like almost the size of this lily pad, but it was the tail, just the end tail. It was bigger than my hand opened up of this gar. And I only saw the tail and it swam away, and I'm like, oh, what the hell was that? And then I saw it come around and come up, and I guess they're mating because it was this gar was over 3 feet easy. Probably not 4, but somewhere between there. And that was a female, and there were all these smaller gars like hovering around her. So, you know, but it was like I wasn't expecting to see a big tail sticking out of the water. Yeah, that would be fun to catch.
You hear them out there working?
I don't know if you guys can hear this. There's this.
It sounds like a hum. Right?
It goes. That's what it is this morning I was sitting here. It's about 11:30, and I'm looking straight ahead out the window, and I'm like, "What the hell is that?" It looked like a mini excavator backed into the lake, and the tracks were covered. You know, like
it just slid right back into the lake.
That's what it looked like from here. I even zoomed in on it. I sent her Stevie a video of it, and then it backs out, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I couldn't tell, but I thought it was driving around on the underwater, you know, on the ground. And I watched him like, "No, that's impossible." And the thing's floating. So what it is, it's this piece of equipment that floats. I guess it has jet drive or whatever, but it has this picture a front loader with the big bucket in the front, but the bucket is a rake, kind of a rake, and it's going around and it's removing weeds, all these lily pads. But this thing has been out there for 10
Since
hours.
this morning, and he's still out there working in the
In dark.
No lights on this piece of machinery. He's using the dock lights from the park.
Just the park lights. It's weird.
Parking lot, the building.
It's like, what did this guy like? Did they say you finish this or you're fired?
He probably told him to have it done by the end of the week, and that's tomorrow.
Oh yeah, right.
Because they're having an event out here.
They're having this weekend right outside our door is the starting line for the outlawed drag boats. Saturday and Sunday.
I'm looking forward to it. It's pretty cool.
They're loud.
They're loud. They're fast.
And they're fast. But we see them going away. They take off
take off
right in front of us, so they grow away from us.
We see them.
So it's hard to
back
who
around.
won?
We never know. Sometimes we can tell.
But you can
Very
see,
obvious.
but it's interesting to see from this vantage point is you see them going in a straight line and then they don't, like you see them almost swerve and crash and you're like, whoa. Because they make these sudden turns. And it's like, they shouldn't do that because they're drag boats.
Mr. Lee wants to know Mogs to clean the water. Is that what he's doing out there?
He's weeding. He's pulling out the lily pads. Not all of them, but it's like he's clearing certain areas. I don't know if he's making it passable for boats. It's mostly around there's a big dock out there. It's around that. It's around the shoreline, which I think they should trim back from the shoreline anyway. There shouldn't be. You walk up to the shoreline, there shouldn't be any weeds there. Because why? People walk their dogs over there and gators hang out in weeds.
Oh yeah. And they've been known to.
So it's just like in Alaska or anywhere where there's bear. If you have a piece of property, you don't put your, you it's almost like a fire break, but it's a bear break or it's a gator break. You leave a
distance,
10 foot
gap.
in this, at least 10, 15 feet from shoreline to the weed line.
Yeah.
They do it with houses and the tree lines and, but anyway.
So I wanted to mention right off the bat, prayers for Judy.
Yes, Judy Wheeler, we are praying for you. We love you.
She's in the hospital right now. She needs everyone's prayer.
Yeah. I got a
prayers, thoughts.
Message from her daughter this morning.
She's been fighting
she's had pneumonia.
She's been fighting it for a while. It's been about 6 months.
But now there's something else that they think it might be going on. I don't want to air it out. We know that.
No,
but just
pray for
send her prayers. Breeze, good to see you. Oh, Blazer, what's up? Is that who I saw? I thought it said Breeze.
No, Breeze is there.
I thought so.
Blazer is also.
Oh, they're right next to each other. Because
Yep.
when I looked up, Breeze's comment just went
up,
above
yeah.
the screen, and I just looked up and saw Blazer at the top. I'm like, did I see Breeze?
My flock, good to see you.
What's up, guys? This is another one of Anita's handiworks, her drawings.
I like that, peeking around the tree.
So thank you, Anita. No, I like that. That's a cool one.
Yeah, I like that one. The yoga pose.
Yep.
Meditation.
Still think I should draw a joint in his hand.
Right, it looks like you could.
He's holding a joint.
Join one hand, lighter in the other.
Excuse me. So, where are we at? Them drag boats cause a tsunami. No, these are the smaller ones. And it's kind of weird because they do a running start, like especially if it's windy out. They'll come around together and then kind of get side by side. And then there is a light. There's a Christmas tree, or it's just a guy with a fucking, I don't know,
Yeah,
a
right.
flashlight for all I know. And they try to do, as fair starts as possible.
They get to going so fast. They're
they're
just hovering sometimes over the water. It seems. I mean,
well, they are.
Yeah,
A lot of times you'll see it's just like the shaft of the motor
yes.
is touching the water.
It's cool to watch.
Yes, I said shaft. Knock it off. Grow up. But they don't cause much wake. They're so light and they don't displace a lot of water.
Matter of fact, I don't remember any type of the last.
Yeah,
races
no,
they had
it's
out there.
just. It was windy when the last time they were here.
It's cool though. I like watching it. Just sit in the back on the lawn chair.
Feisty Kitty, how are you? So, guys, what I'm doing is I'm putting the link in chat. You guys know why, and if you don't, it's so you guys can click on that link, come hang out. You know what? It's too dark in here. Hold on.
I'm surprised you didn't have your light on.
I did, but I didn't mean to turn it off. I thought I just turned it down. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, I thought you purposely turned it off. I was surprised.
Anyway, about 4 people went and said, turn it off, turn it off. What was I saying before that? I forgot. Yeah, if you want to come on, click on that link and come hang out. Say what's up.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Christy, it's Saturday and Sunday.
What's that?
She was asking, are you going to video it tomorrow? I said, you'll probably be working.
Oh, I am. I'm just, if I have time. Because
Sunday.
Sunday. No.
Sunday.
Where have I heard that recently?
Belle. Hey. Honey.
No, Prepper. What's up, girl?
Good to see you.
The original mod.
Right?
Geez. It's great to see you, Bill.
It is.
He says, we have a blown hydro race boat. Just a small wave, but a huge rooster tail, Mr. Lee. Right on.
Feisty Kitty. I don't think I said hi. Hello.
I'm just wondering how much gas those things go through.
I mean, I said last year. It was last year.
I mean, they did a few runs.
They had a couple of people that got stuck or ran out of fuel. Or
you had to get towed out.
Yeah. I'm guessing that was why, but
I'm guessing they just have fuel cells and not big tanks. Just enough to do a run or two. Yeah, I had said earlier about these local towns put up.
They do a lot.
It's amazing how much stuff they do.
I mean, it's just about every other weekend
Events.
Something is going on one of the lakes or nearby. You hear stuff in Ocala all the time.
Volleyball tournaments by my work right on that lake, and boat shows, air shows. I'm just blown away at how much stuff there is down here.
It's cool. I miss most of it because I work Saturdays, but I'm dealing with my own events, and it's definitely different. I'm dealing with tennis, which I can't complain. It's great, but I'd like to see the air shows and
Northwood says there's a guy here who has a racing boat. I swear the engine is almost as big as the boat. Yeah. It's funny the size of the engines that they put on boats these days.
Belle says we have to go to the airport for fuel for it. Not cheap, and they're all gas hogs.
Oh yeah,
I can imagine.
Well, I'll film some of it at some point. I thought I did last year, but I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's probably on a phone at
Probably.
I don't know. Did I change phones?
No, I don't think you did.
No.
You haven't. It's probably buried deep in that phone some, but then you dumped a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I don't
At one
think it's. I don't recall any boat race stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think I see. I get caught up in the moment and watching. I don't video. I don't.
I think
film.
I'm gonna get into photography. I know that sounds random, but there's so much to film here. Like there's so much to shoot, like live wildlife.
Wildlife. A lot. Yeah.
I was just dicking around today. I have a camera that I need to learn how to use. I took a couple pictures, or at least I thought I did. They didn't. I was wrong. So I have to learn all the settings on this thing. It's a Nikon. Then I have my Kodak that I've been using. Where is it? I've been using this thing for years now.
Since I've known you.
Yeah, I've had it. I think I got it in 2016.
Wow.
But I did take some pictures and I downloaded them, but I can't just pull them up here. I have to see if I can do the share screen and pull that screen up, but I'll get the photos on that one. See if we can do this. If I can pull this up, and then I solved a lot of shit, or I created new shit.
Right.
Put this up. But yeah, I'm gonna try that. But yeah, guys, it's great to see everybody here. What do we got? 31. Welcome, Alex Perez. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Alex.
Lance Chafin. What's going on? What did she say here? What?
Thank you, feisty kitty. Shut up, you.
Why?
Shush you.
I told her. She's like, I don't like my hair. I said, it looks good. I said, as a matter of fact, somebody's going to compliment you on it tonight.
Thanks, feisty.
Thank you.
No, seriously, thank you.
Did I not say that?
I know.
That's why I get to shut up.
I knew it as soon as I read it.
Jim, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Got to turn off my notifications on the phone so you're not hearing those stupid beeps.
But then she says, you're pretty too, Mokes.
Pretty what? Pretty what?
Pretty smart. Mose is pretty smart, right?
That's about it.
Did you get everything fixed in your truck today
No.
or yesterday?
No. I changed the one valve. There was a purge valve. I changed that out. But I haven't done the O2 sensors or the plugs. It's just I got to do the O2 sensors because I think that's what's causing it to sound the way it sounds. It sounds like it's running too rich or something. Every time you put, like if I hit a hill or put any exertion on it where you have to get on it a little bit, it just knocks and pings.
Oh no!
Yeah, it shouldn't do it. It shouldn't do that. So I don't know. I don't know what's causing it. Bad gas? I don't know.
Yeah, these days it's hard to tell. So you said you had a Nikon. What Nikon do you have?
D300.
Oh, they're nice. How many lenses do you have with it?
Just two. I'm just learning it. I just, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm pretty. It's hard to get off of my Kodak though, because I know it. So I haven't used it in so long. So I'm just. I'm not a camera nut, so I can't sit here and talk cameras. I'll figure it out. But that's what I wanted to try to do is figure out how to pull up those pictures because I already tried it here. So I think I have to share screen it or something.
I'm not going to be able to help you with that because I'm not an expert on StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
But I know a little bit about cameras.
No, I know you do. Hold on, let me try this. No, and I will probably ask you in the future. I'll get in touch with you to because I will have questions on this camera, or just photography questions in general.
Yeah, the biggest one thing that I can tell you before you even ask any questions is if you're going to be photographing wildlife, you're going to be outdoors and there's going to be plenty of light. So use the fastest shutter speed you can achieve, because whenever you zoom, it will allow for shake with when you take the picture,
Okay,
and your picture will be much clearer.
because you're
Does
letting
that make sense?
light, it won't wash out.
Yeah. And by faster shutter speed, even if you do shake or the camera shakes, the
Mm-hmm.
picture will still look clear and not blurry.
Because it's because it's that fast.
Right. The
Okay.
shutter just opens and closes real fast. And
As soon as I
little
figure out
stuff
how
like
to set shutter speed, I'll do that.
I'll shoot you an email and everything, cause I appreciate it. You've helped me a lot. Let me help you a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. I'm not proud. I'll ask for help. Now let me.
And I was trying to get on, and before I could get on and tell Stevie how nice her hair looked, somebody else beat me to it.
Thank you. Y'all are killing me because he's over there saying, I told you so.
Well, you're right. I'm sorry, but
And I got to watch Tuesday night, your show from Tuesday night. I watched it Wednesday morning, and yes, CRJ, I didn't miss you. I just saw you later.
okay. Let me see. Present. Share screen. I don't know what's going to happen here, so. I don't know if this is going to let me do this. Are you seeing anything? No, you wouldn't see it over there.
No. I see nothing.
I see nothing.
I see nothing.
Sergeant Schultz.
Let's see. Try this one. All right.
There you go. I think you've got it.
Oh, you did? Well, we're seeing that. All the pictures.
Okay. Well, hold on.
He's going down the right path, it looks like.
Right?
I don't know how to
Yeah,
see how I pulled it up.
Yeah.
I don't know how to.
Minimize that window that you're looking at right now. Just minimize that, and let's see what happens.
I gotta expand this one because I can't see anything. There we go. Okay, so
So you should be able to click on.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It minimize. It enlarges it in another window.
No,
It doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Backstage. What is that?
Because it looks like you got a nice picture in the background there. Behind that window that's opened.
Let me stop doing this. Yeah, but I need to enlarge it and share that. How do I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this again. But anyway, this just I'm dicking around out here with these birds.
Well,
And I think I took a couple of cool pictures, so I'll send them to you.
I'll tell you a little trivia also. I took a couple of photography classes back in the day, and one of the things they told us is National Geographic, on average, will take 120 photos for every one photo that gets used.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sure.
gee, yeah, easy.
Easily. Yeah.
So don't be afraid to push that button, and every time you push that button, you'll get a little bit better.
Oh, absolutely.
Mr. Hugh, Mr. Fritz, gentlemen.
But the two pictures that I took of this one duck look friggin' awesome.
Right?
The colors are just friggin' cool as hell. And the reflection off of the water. So I was just like, oh, that's cool.
Absolutely, email me those. I want to see them.
H2, what is that?
H2O.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Jay Fritz, what's up? So yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm like babbling here and taking up all your time.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah.
Guys, the link is in chat if anybody wants to join us. Come hang out with the three of us. Make it a foursome. Fivesome, whatever. You got anything you want to talk about? Bring it.
You
Yeah,
might
Jim,
have.
I want to learn, so I mean, because there's so much. I always liked taking pictures, but I never got that into it. I have like 10,000 pictures of the moon and the sun.
Oh, he's got thousands of pictures
of full moons, you know.
Yeah, you've got a lot that you should have shown a long time ago. You know, it'd be nice for you to figure it out.
Well, it's like I take videos and then I never do anything with them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Just
if I were to go
that
through,
I've known you, we've filmed a lot.
Yeah. Oh well, we filmed. We went up to Ocala National Forest the other day, and I filmed up there. And I couldn't bring them on here. I don't know.
Over the weekend.
You can
Over the weekend. We're
just upload them to your channel. Just upload the videos to your channel.
Yeah, but we've got to figure out how to be able to do it on the show, and it's just a matter of sitting down and doing it. I feel like we can figure it out this weekend.
And there's
Mr. Lee said, Mugs, you can do a slideshow video.
Yeah, you got to create a slideshow. Look at that.
I gotta get pictures like this. I think this was a video.
That's a video.
Yeah, that looks great.
Looks like a picture.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's a video. Huh.
That's good size and everything. Do you remember what lens you used for that?
That was probably my Kodak.
Yeah, just a straight up camera.
How much zoom was that though?
I don't know. This thing can zoom in pretty well.
It should be written on the front of the lens around the perimeter. Something or other X. And if it's not there, no big deal.
40x wide.
Yes, 40x. That's really good magnification.
Oh yeah, and if you can actually get past the 40x if you know how. For some reason, it just goes a little bit further than 40x.
Yeah, that's what they call digital zoom, and you start losing resolution. You're just
pixelates and But I've had this for a while. I've got some videos, a lot of video from like LBL that I never did anything with. From
alone,
I don't even know where that shit is.
That's on your backup drive, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
That's probably on my external hard drive. Like all the video that we took from the 168. That was.
I mean, you did.
I did a lot.
Well, I hope everyone will in chat will join in with me and suggest you post those on your channel, some of the videos.
Danny said somewhere somebody transformed it to a werewolf. Good picture. Clear. About your moon video.
Oh, just now? Yeah. He was sitting there scratching fleas going, I thought it was the other night. Moan.
We just have.
Mr. Lee 3PO says you could make a documentary.
Right? He has enough footage of photos. He's good
From what?
for everything.
Oh, yeah.
Just everything.
I have videos somewhere of when I was in Arizona and I went in search of this pile of shit that somebody told me about.
I remember that.
That he said they were out looking for quartz and they stumbled upon this huge pile of shit.
With berries.
But it was just complete manzanita berries.
Yeah.
And he sent me the coordinates and I found it. And I have a video of me poking it with a stick, you know. But it was it was days old by then, but it was big. Like I don't know that a bear would have made something that big.
That was a lot.
Find any tracks nearby?
No, it's all hard pack. It was up in some stones and
gravel, like
it was on a mountainside actually. It wasn't a place you'd find tracks.
I probably have some of that on my phone from what you sent me when you were able to when you went up there.
Well, I would enjoy seeing that stuff. Absolutely.
I have to go through it.
There's a lot. I know that.
I know I have a ton of videos and stuff I've shot. And
just the times that we've camped out, conferences.
It seems like we mentioned it the other night about finding abandoned campgrounds. We were over in Crystal River and in the state park over there, and we took a walk and didn't see the sign that says "keep out," but oops.
Yeah, we didn't notice it.
Well, we were already behind it by the time we saw it. We just saw a sign facing the other way. Oh, I wonder what that says. And just kept going. So, and it turns out in this where we walked, there was an abandoned campground.
Side of the river from where we were. It was a short walk, but yeah, it was completely abandoned, old. It wasn't just recent. You could tell it had been years.
It was, and then just Monday when we were up in Ocala, we just happened to stop at this spot and walk in, and it's an abandoned campground.
Yeah.
It's like, why are they're like these prime location campgrounds?
Yeah, and they're
closed down.
I mean, not even just closed down, it's just abandoned. Like, I mean, you could see where each campsite is.
I have video of it.
You could see posts or markers, some padding, but everything is just so grown. If you're just looking from the road, you can't really tell that's what's back there. Even the kiosks that they had. I mean, I think there was a bathroom, wasn't there, at this one?
Yeah, there were bear boxes, the garbage cans that were bear proof.
And that's probably where you picked up the tick, I think.
Oh yeah, I had to get I found another tick on me today. It was on my back. I couldn't reach it, so Wonder Woman over here had to
clawed at it.
Well, she didn't get the head. With the head didn't come off with the body. So
now a friend of mine swears that putting lilac on it. I think it's lilac. That the ticks don't like it and they'll just back out, and then you can flick them off or pick them off.
That's not something.
Well, I tried rubbing alcohol. And then once she started, like once the body came off, I was like, you know what? I have some clove oil. I said, put some clove oil on it. Because clove oil has it's a natural analgesic or whatever you want to call it, anesthetic. like it's great for a sore tooth or anything like that. So
It numbs.
yeah, I couldn't feel shit, and I figured, well, just dig it out.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
30 minutes later.
Shut up. Thanks, I guess.
She was trying to be careful.
I didn't want to hurt him, but I had to.
I couldn't feel anything. So anyway, we got that
A
out,
hole in him just to get it out.
and then just put some antibiotic on it and hope for the best.
CRJ,
I just wonder when they're going to pop up next.
Jeez.
CRJ says she got a footprint in her backyard the other day.
Yeah, they mentioned
They
that.
mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Was it what, 12 inches? I think. That's cool.
I thought I remembered that her mentioning that from Tuesday's show. And somebody that one of their channels is Triple B. I don't know if they've been on your channel or not, but they're going to try to put together a record discussion Saturday night. I think 6 p.m. Pacific. It's the Brain Bender.
I've seen that. Yeah, I did see that. I think it was in your chat.
Yeah.
Brain Bender.
Hi,
Right,
everyone.
the other morning.
My
Sarah
fault.
knows the
How
proper
you doing,
name.
Sarah?
I'm doing good. I thought I would jump up here. I got the birds back to bed, except for Paulo's now just complaining because my mom left and he didn't get to go home with her. So I apologize for that. If it's annoying, please let me know and I will mute up.
I barely hear. I heard it once. I think.
Yeah, I
I
heard
hear
a
your.
little.
Was that your chair that just?
No, but it was
That-
good
that's-
timing.
That's Paulo. He's upsetty spaghetti. Sorry about that.
I thought it was her chair. I was like,
Talk
what?
about timing.
Yeah,
Well,
sorry.
then,
I have a
Lee.
squeaky chair. Hi, everybody. in
Sarah
chat.
is Brain Bender Banter, correct?
Banter, yes. Triple B is
Okay.
brain Bender. Oh my gosh, see, I can't even talk. Brain Banter. Whatever. Brain Bender Banter. Jeez, man. See, you got me all
Tongue
discombobulated
twisted.
again. Yeah, but that's not hard to do. I'm easily tongue twisted. But yeah. But yeah, I see Jim's up here, and I just can't resist talking to the man, even though I have his number.
Yeah.
But how you guys
Pat,
doing?
what's happening? We're doing
All
good.
right.
Sweet.
How you doing, Pat?
Oh, what's up, man? I'm here. Holy shit.
Hi, Pat.
I'm sorry. I was typing a text a minute. Say
Yeah.
hello.
Like I've been trying to get
Doesn't
in
care.
for like half an hour, but
Did that too.
What do you mean? Backstage?
no, like
Oh,
on
okay.
my end, yeah. I was having problems with the link, like copying and pasting it and like moving it over to Chrome and
User error.
yeah.
Okay.
Or Google error, possibly. Anyway, I wanted to opine on the tick thing.
Yeah, what about it?
So like everything that I've ever discovered about how not to remove ticks is everything homeopathia. Like, don't do any of that shit. Just rip it out of you. Like, just rip the damn thing off your body. Don't
No,
agitate it. Never ever agitate it. That's how you get Lyme disease.
Just getting bit gives you the Lyme disease.
No, it's the it's not. It's the like the Borrelia it's in their stomach. The parasite, it's in their stomach. It's not in their fangs or their teeth.
Saliva
It's in-
now.
Correct. So it's in their stomach. And so what happens is if you agitate them enough with these homeopathic, like fuck with it, ice it, heat it, whatever, it agitates them and they regurgitate. They have a connection into your bloodstream. and it regurgitates the Borrelia into your bloodstream. That's how you get Lyme disease. Just rip
Yeah,
the
no, well,
motherfucker off.
But
Yeah.
she tried ripping the motherfucker off,
Then
and
you're fucked.
and the body came off. But so there was no Borrelia to come out because the stomach wasn't even connected.
No, it wasn't.
The head
Right.
was still there, so you just had to dig out the head.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
I used the clove oil to numb it. That was it. Nothing,
Yeah,
just
nothing
nothing.
yeah.
I didn't have any like
So I can dig deep.
Ambisol or something, that could numb it.
I had to bring the skin to go under it to pull it out. The head, it was so attached.
Yeah, it's so it's not the worst thing in the world to have like tick head parts in your body. What sucks is if the Borrelia has a connection to be inserted into your bloodstream. That's how you get Lyme disease.
Mr. Lee said, I use a bank card on the dog when it gets a tick. Works the treat. I can see that. That's
Well, dogs
actually
are
what
different.
I thought
Yeah.
because of being able to bend it and use it as
Get
like a
underneath
scoop.
it,
But
yeah. It really depends on how deep their friggin' head is.
This thing was way in there. I mean, and it
Yeah.
was big.
I mean, I've pulled ticks off my body, and I just pull them right out. However I have to pull them out.
I'm sure everybody here has had a tick on them.
But yeah.
Yeah, and the point is,
I have
this.
never had a tick on me. Sorry.
Damn it. I knew somebody was going to
Yeah, I
speak
know.
up.
I was waiting.
Sorry about that. I
No,
was
it's
born
okay.
in California.
Oh,
I'm
it's
so sorry.
cool.
The
You're not
point is
missing anything.
this: is that
No, you're
There's
not.
one in every crowd.
it's important to know that the parasite that causes Lyme disease lives in their internals.
Yeah.
So you don't want them to regurgitate into while they're connected to your bloodstream. It's the regurgitation that causes that
Sure.
transformation from them to you. Just them biting you doesn't cause Lyme disease. That's the parasite doesn't live in their fangs and shit. It lives inside them.
Bacon
Yeah.
soda.
Yeah, so I guess the greater point to make is that don't fuck with them. Don't give them a reason to like get agitated and be uncomfortable and regurgitate. You just fucking pull them out, man. The bits of the bits, they'll come out of you.
I got to worry about the fucking tick's feelings now. Shit.
Yeah. No, I'm just
I would
saying
never
that-
worry about the tick's feelings. They bit me first.
Saying, like,
Therefore, they must die. That's how
don't
it
tick
works.
them off.
Don't take them off.
Don't tick them off.
I don't know. It's a PSA. Take it or leave it. Audience.
Hey, Chance.
Chance, what's
Hello,
happening?
Hey, everybody. Got a
Chance.
full house tonight.
Why not?
Yep.
Right?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
says in
We
Knots
got
in chat.
Yeah, bro.
Chance,
room
are you
for
going-
3 more, right?
Chance, are you going to join in on the discussion about the LPs?
Yeah, I couldn't hear until just about a minute ago, so I'm out of the loop.
Oh, okay. I figured you'd join in Saturday night, around 6 Pacific.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's going to be on this channel?
And no, on Triple B.
Okay.
Yeah, and you collect so many things. I figured you would be joining in.
Okay, brother. Thanks. Yeah, I will.
And what's that discussion again? I'm sorry.
Albums, LPs, vinyl.
Oh, yeah. Music talk.
Yeah.
Right on.
Word. Yeah.
There's a big
But
convention
But
next
vinyl,
weekend.
so
Yeah.
so vinyl only goes up to a certain point. So
There's a convention for vinyl next weekend here in the Atlanta, Georgia area in Marietta. I'm going to. Great buys there. All sorts of music on vinyl. All vinyl. And some compact disc. Anyway,
Cool, man. Hey, I'm in North Georgia.
awesome.
Yeah.
What town? Are you near Toccoa?
No, up by Gainesville.
Cool.
Yeah. So just about 50 miles south or so, 40.
Sheldon and Dawn, welcome. Good to see you. Chris Brink, what's happening?
That's cool. So like what's
So not.
Citizen Not.
How you doing?
So what's up with the LP discussion? I mean, does it have to do with sort of the
Um, brain,
sounds of
brain,
records?
brain bender banter is got somebody that they know, and they have a large collection of LPs and know a lot about the history of LPs, and just trying to encourage them to do stuff on YouTube and bring them along, and let them test the waters by having the discussion on her channel.
Very cool.
Mr. Lee.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt. Mr. Lee said Chance that was on The Walking Dead also.
Yeah. Cool. No fooling.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
Mr. Lee. Hey, CRJ Designs.
Sorry, I
Um,
didn't interrupt. I just
No, that's fine.
Interesting.
you did good.
You were
I'm
on The
sorry.
Walking Dead. Cool.
Yeah, Stevie B, it's your show. You do whatever you want to.
I'd say. I mean, yeah. I mean, if there's somebody out there with a huge collection of LPs, then yeah, that's worth talking about. Like, you could actually get some pretty famous, interesting people involved in that discussion. Like, that should definitely be thrown out into the internet sphere for sure.
As far as what?
Oh, I mean, just because he's saying they have a huge collection, like there's a lot of interesting people that would latch onto that real quick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's
Mhm.
there's some great albums out there. Anything from Boston.
Yeah.
I like Led Zeppelin 3 because you could spin it. Like the original Led Zeppelin 3, you could spin. It was a rotating album cover, like 3-dimensional. I just love stuff like that. And the lyrics, you actually had the lyrics in vinyl and some CDs and some cassettes. That's a thing of the past now.
Yeah, they don't do lyrics anymore.
Yeah, and Taylor Swift, you hear how Taylor Swift is going to offend all the Swifties and parents with all the F-bombs in her new album, and she's still trashing former boyfriends. It's like, woman, you're 35, man. Nothing against Taylor Swift, but it's like, isn't that kind of old hat?
I have no respect for Taylor Swift. I think I said that yesterday. I'm going to say it again today. I have no respect for Taylor Swift. There we go.
Who is Taylor Swift? Is this a singer or something?
It's good of you not to know.
Who the fuck is Taylor Swift? 100%.
That's the correct answer right there.
Well, it's funny what she evolved into. It's like, come on, you started really meek and mild and put out some, good music, and then it just blew up into whatever it is now. It's all show. It's all bullshit.
Yeah, it's all
like,
the
really?
theatrics of it. She, as a musician, in the beginning when she was young, it was great. She
wrote her own stuff, played, and
she needs to go back to her roots then.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah,
You would think.
right. Remember when
Well,
she came?
she's going back to her roots. She's dating a high-profile guy, and once they break up, she'll have new material.
Material,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Pretty much.
She's
New
doing
material, the
music
same thing.
research. Yes.
Yeah. I have another
Everyone's
boyfriend that I broke
got,
up with.
like-
Wham, boohoo me. It's a great song. Heard it
And now-
every time.
Yeah, and now I have a new, heartbreaking love song.
And she's dating her boyfriends are targets.
Um,
They're just material.
Yeah.
So Danny wants
Song
to know,
research.
all
so
boyfriends.
have
are
you
targets.
guys, have the two of you been on the same episode of The Walking Dead or at the same time? Danny wants
I
to
don't know. What episodes were you on? What season?
So I did. I was real heavy in season 6, and I did some of 7 and some of 8.
Oh, cool. Then we did not, because I was only in the first 3 years, starting with the pilot, Downtown Atlanta, Days Gone By, directed by
Right.
Frank Darabont. And I got solo shot by Merle in the second episode of season 1. And you saw me at the CDC. You have to know where to look, but I mean, I'm pretty prominent, but it's pretty much just an extra thing. However, in Walking Dead, most fans really like the walkers as much as the principals, because of the makeup,
Exactly. The
I've
effect.
done conventions signing stuff for money.
Yeah.
This guy in Nashville put me up and some other featured walkers, as they're called, put us up in a hotel, our own hotel room. This is like 10 years ago, a while ago. but it was nice, you know. I mean, it had a fleeting moment where I was charging for. I didn't want to charge. He said, "You've got to charge." I said, "I don't want to charge you because that's the rules. If everyone's doing it, you got to do it too. It's $10 an autograph." And people were having me sign like guitars. I'm like, I'm nothing, man. What's going on here? But it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah. Nope. All yeah.
how
All
much
that
did you charge then?
that shit went away by the time.
But that's cool that you both had that connection, same series.
Right?
That is cool.
No, it
Yes,
was
it
it was
is.
amazing. It was and I mean the fact and that's cool you did 1 through 3 because like that there was a lot going on there, but
What?
I like season 6, dude, fucking that was the heyday. That was 20 million viewers a week
Yeah.
time.
Danny
I
says,
mean,
"What are the friggin' chances of two walkers on the same stream?"
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I love the show. I've always been a fan from day one. Matter of fact, I've read the comics, the books before. When I heard that they were making it into a show, I was fucking thrilled. I was excited, and then I was a little worried because I didn't know if they were going to do it justice, and they did. Fucking
they
amazing.
did for a while.
Yeah,
At some point,
In the
nope,
beginning-
they stopped doing it justice. I'm sorry. As a fan of the show,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. In the beginning, though, it was awesome.
Nice chance.
Oh yeah, I would say all the way through season 8, and that's not a
Yeah.
coincidence.
I was going to say after 8, it
Yeah.
kind of,
8, it started going downhill.
and then they
Um,
started doing the spin-offs, and it just,
And those they're
Spin-offs.
incredibly unsuccessful
yes,
spin-offs for what the Walking Dead viewership was.
yeah.
These spin-offs aren't getting shit for fucking views, man.
Jamie Cotterell, I've never seen one episode.
Wow.
It's great. I mean, to go back,
Watch the
Like,
first one,
to go back
gotta
and start on season 1,
episode 1.
it's every bit as entertaining as the like really good content that's being pumped out now. I just got done watching Fallout, and it was fucking awesome.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's great. Check it out.
And rewatchability too, especially after the pandemic, because it's a virus. It's a virus in The Walking Dead that's turning people into walkers in the beginning,
Right.
and then they eat each other and become. You can become a walker by getting bitten
Well,
too.
Everyone's infected. They didn't know that in the beginning.
Yep, everyone's infected.
They didn't know that until the CDC.
And we learned that we learned that in season 1.
That's true.
Like that was the culmination of season 1. No, I don't want to give away too many spoilers for anybody that's not seen The Walking Dead, but
Point.
yeah,
Did you audition? Did you audition for Greg Nicotero or anybody in Zombie School?
no, I actually didn't go to zombie school. I didn't have to audition for Greg. Like I got to work with Greg right out of the gate, real quick. It was a different time. Because in season 6, it was a real heavy presence they needed,
Right.
for the 10,000 horde of zombies. So there were days, dude, we get 300 extras on set.
Wow, that's the way it was in the pilot downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it just depended on like what tier of zombie you were like
hero
given
or
with
right.
with makeup and stuff like that.
How tall are you?
I'm actually 5'6".
Not that
So
See,
big.
you're little. I'm 5'5". That's what I'm saying. Like I had to
Yeah.
audition for Greg Nicotero, and they wanted tall and thin, and that's not me. But he liked my performance, and I was making sounds. He goes, "Chance, you don't have to worry about the sounds. We'll cover that in
Right.
post production." But they had us walk around chairs, and they said, "Pretend it's 4 a.m. and you're drunk."
yeah,
And they-
right.
We
Yeah,
want
yeah, yeah.
slow,
yeah.
lumbering walkers. This is before it aired, right? They're like, we don't want fast zombies, and they put on clips of Night of the Living Dead in the audition. Clips of Night of the
Well,
Living
Greg-
Dead,
Greg,
and now he's a
Greg
big time
was-
director. He was the FX. He was still big time head of K&B special effects when Walking
oh
Dead
yeah,
started.
dude. He
But then
ran that
ascended
show,
to
man.
director
He
when
ran that
Frank
show.
Darabont got fired. He was the showrunner and director of the pilot.
Yeah.
And he did, of course, The Mist and Shawshank Redemption and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And he
No,
kind of
Greg
Miss
Nicotero was
Deal,
about, he
Miss
was the
Deal
heart-
needs to have her line in chat read. Come join the zombies, no brains required. And she gives the StreamYard address.
Click on that link if you want to join us. As she said, no brain required.
There,
Uh,
Triple B's in chat right now. So hi, Triple B.
Hey, BBB. Can I tell my zombie joke real quick? It's very quick. I'm not trying to hog the mic.
Go right ahead.
I have to say the F word. Is that allowed? Can I say the F word, or do you want me to say
No.
it?
We talk.
Fuck no.
Have you heard the fuck word one bit tonight? No, you fucking haven't. What the fuck?
This is
man?
my creepy zombie pickup line in a bar. You
Uh-oh.
go up to a woman and ask her, "Hey, you know why zombies make better lovers? Because
Why?
they
Why is
always
that?
because they always fuck your brains out." I'm sorry, I wrote that. It's pretty.
That's a joke for Jenny Staten.
I'm sorry. I'm a creep. Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll get you
It-
slapped
it-
across the
it-
face real
man,
quick.
it was an incredible experience, dude. That's I
Bet.
mean, yeah, that's all I can say is that holy shit, I learned so much about television, how it worked, and the fact that you could spend so many hundreds of hours in front of cameras and get so many seconds out of that. Like as yeah, and then looking at principal cast. I mean, it's always about principal cast. And I got to work with principal cast up close and personal, like a lot, up close in person. To the point, I mean, they were stabbing me in the fucking head and shit, And like how much of that like actually made it to final, it's virtually zero. I'll be honest.
Are you still doing any work on set?
No. My experience turned that whole thing went south with me. Like it turned bad.
I'm
I
working
was-
on something tomorrow. I'm sorry to hear that. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, television's always. I mean, the entertainment industry as a whole sucks. Prior to being on The Walking Dead, dude, I played music for 20 years, and I was
Oh
in
yeah.
some damn.
So you have real talent. Yeah.
I was in some damn good bands, damn good songwriters. I got to hang out with famous people. Like I get like all that shit.
Allman
fucking-
Brothers.
And I never made it,
Not that famous.
Yeah, so I learned a lot about the entertainment industry, and then to throw television into that mix, it's like holy shit, this is a hard nut to crack, like so.
It's
So
cool
I kind of walked away from it because somebody died on set one day.
Oh,
yeah.
I was like,
Stuntman. Yeah.
fuck this.
Impaled.
Yeah. God, what's his name? I've always remembered his name. I can't think of it now. But yeah, we had a death on set one day, and I said, "Fuck this," because I already felt unsafe.
Real quick, Romeo, welcome. Great to see you. I haven't seen you in
Hey,
ages.
Right? Good to see you.
Yeah, that would shake me up, Pat. Too. I mean, to have something like that happen on set.
Oh man, it was grotesque. The guy broke his neck in like 3 places, and
People got ran over too in another incident. They got ran over by a semi truck or something, crushed to death.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, there were a couple of. I'm not going to blacklist
Ouch.
myself. I'm not going to talk shit about the industry. That's just me. I haven't done this background crap in like 11 years until like. a
yeah,
couple
no,
weeks ago.
we're safe
Now-
from NDAs, dude. Yeah,
I know that, but I'm
Yeah.
saying I'm trying to
You're
get
still active.
moving again. Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I had an agent who retired, so now I'm starting over again. I'm trying to get it, and I haven't really tried. It's easy to get an agent if you have a monologue. That's another story. Just got to get new headshots and stuff, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Nobody cares. I'm like taking over the show, not trying to. Sorry.
No,
You're
I
not.
started like I
That's
started exploring opportunities to be a survivor in the show rather than a walker, because you know, like that transition's pretty easy. Nobody can tell. The audience can never tell.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and just even to be a survivor just means like you might be some dude in clothes with a, you know, an AK standing on a rooftop or something, you know.
Sure.
Not principal cast.
Yeah.
You know.
Behind the camera is the way to go, especially if you've got a face like mine. You know, I want to get into crew stuff. I think maybe I don't know.
Yeah,
Face
I just,
I mean,
you know, I wanted to shoot guns and shit. Like I'm like, okay, I'm tired of being the zombie. I got that down, and I
Roll
want to
10
shoot
times.
guns at people.
Ready,
Yeah,
ready
like,
to fight.
and so that was my best opportunity ever to transition into the survivor role, and then, you know, from there, whatever. Like, I really considered it. I explored it. But at the end of the day, I walked away from all of it. Like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to be in the television business, like, anymore. It was fun. My dream came true. When I was a little kid, I wanted to be on TV, and I grew up in a place where that opportunity was zero chance you were ever gonna fucking be on TV.
right.
And then I manifested that destiny. I made that dream come true for that little kid. And I
Thank
was
you,
on
Burt
TV
Reynolds.
and fuck it. I'm out. Done.
Burt
Yeah.
Reynolds got the ball rolling in the state of Georgia back in 1976 with Smoking the Bandit.
Smoking
He's
the
the one-
He
yeah,
did.
he's the one that got
Yeah.
the tax incentives going. It was his dream, his idea, his vision, and he made it happen. Took
Yeah.
a long time. 30% tax cut happened, and that's why they're here. That's
Long-
why Hollywood's here.
Long time, and now, yeah, like Georgia is Hollywood. Nobody realizes that, I don't think. Like, you know, like the Avenger movies and all that shit.
Hey man, we
They're
got
all
Tom Cruise in the
They're all
house.
shot here, man.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Superman's filming right now in Georgia.
Yeah.
New Superman movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like every major movie that comes out is pretty much filmed here, or at least partially.
Tom Cruise says Mr. Pat wants to be a fighter pilot like me.
Except Tom Cruise is also not a fighter pilot. But yes,
Facey Ace, what's up?
it was my dream at one point to become a fighter pilot, and I did not make that manifest.
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
Triple B, I just saw you backstage and I just went to click you on and you left. I don't know how long you were back there. It couldn't have been that long. So if you want to pop back on, click on that link. I'll make sure here.
She has an amazing channel. You know, she's got like over 30,000 subscribers or something.
Oh, right
And
on.
She does mathematical. She does
Oh, wow.
mathematical trivia, like in shorts.
Really?
Hence her YouTube channel name, Brainbender's Banner, BBB.
Oh.
I got it right,
But-
Sarah.
It's good job.
Yeah, here we go.
Well, I hope she does jump in here.
Here we go.
There we are.
I'd love to talk some math.
Triple B, what's up?
Well, hello, everyone.
It's like my entire
Hey
co-hosts
there.
are here almost.
So
Now,
what tell us about your channel. I'm curious.
Okay. It's Brainbender. It has number puzzles and fun facts, dad jokes, anything that's kind of quirky or out of the ordinary, kind of games, puzzles, trivia. There's a Mandela effect quiz, that kind of stuff.
Interesting.
Stuff that makes you think.
Yes.
Right on.
Logic.
And Saturday night you're going to have what about LPs?
Well, I was gonna give a cordial invite to like Sarah and Chance and you guys to join my friend at work who is very knowledgeable in LPs and see if you guys wanted to go live with me on Saturday.
What time?
I'm free.
6
Eastern
o'clock.
time. Is that East? Oh, you're in California, so 9 o'clock Eastern time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jim was blessed enough to get to talk to him today and can tell you how educated this man is. I think he's going to give you a run for your money, Chance.
I'm sure he will. No
But
doubt.
you're going to love it. You're going to love it. He's awesome.
He knows his stereo equipment. I was started talking to him about JBL speakers, and he knew exactly what the speaker was when I just gave the model number. So yeah, he's in there.
I
I
think
don't
that
know
would be
much about LPs, but I like brain busting shit,
Right.
trivia or math problems, or
Problem solving.
yeah.
yes.
I like that
exactly.
stuff.
We do a lot of fun, quirky laws or things that'll make you scratch your head and go, I got to go look that up now.
That's cool.
What do we just how in the fuck? What number we said that earlier? Like how did you get those situations like or something? How the fuck did that
How
happen?
the fuck did that happen?
How is that even possible?
That's it.
Makes you
That's
scratch
it.
your head.
How is that even possible?
Right.
Yeah. So there's video on there that's one of my favorite videos, and I don't know if anybody else has this, but I have this really bad where if I see textures or anything, I see faces or images or cartoon faces in like the textures or patterns.
It's pareidolia.
Yes, I did a whole video on that.
And BBB just turned 50. She had a big birthday the other day.
Yes.
Oh, happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Was that like
Welcome to the
Tuesday or
club.
what? Yesterday or Tuesday?
Why, thank you.
There she is.
It was on 420 her birthday was, and we went to her wholesome channel, had a wholesome party there. Then we had a very unwholesome after party at my channel. It was great.
What constitutes wholesome?
Yeah, right.
No swear words.
Oh, on 420.
And my channel, all the swear words.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't criticize for cursing. If someone's telling a story and they have to say I was fucking scared, say it,
Right.
or whatever. If it's
Right.
part of
Fair
the
enough.
story, say it.
I use all the words on my channel.
Phone will go right.
But
Yeah. I
So-
have an 8-year-old nephew that's my biggest fan. So
Oh.
Right on.
She keeps her channel clean for him. That's
Yes.
why she's all, oh, your channel uses all the swear words. I'm coming. So another one of my new co-hosts. So there you go.
Jamie says April 21st, aka National Surprise Drug Test Day.
Oh God. Well, I'm not passing. Dang it.
Classic.
I've been
joke.
vibing all day.
Yeah, I wouldn't pass.
Excellent.
You Californians have
For
it legal there, and in Florida too.
For those of you who need to pass a test, I am available. Just let me know.
Yeah,
I need
that's
to
not
go.
how it works.
He was kidding.
Side hustle, rent a pit.
Anybody
Rent-
on YouTube, he's kidding.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. And that's also not how. That's not how it works. If it's state mandated, you have to pee in front of somebody. I don't know that from personal experience of my own personal experience, but I know it from being around the block kind of guy.
When I was living in Tennessee, someone I knew went to get drug tested, and not only did he have to do it in front of someone, she had to hold it for him as he did it.
I'd piss all over him.
Yeah, and then go to jail for 30 days.
They had
called,
so many people. They had so many people cheating on the test. They had to go to those extents.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
The thing you can't really cheat on is a hair analysis, though, because that goes back months.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, well, they can take a blood test. They can take your urine. I mean, the technology's advanced so much. They could take it to a more advanced lab and test it. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the jobs that I've
been around
had
the
to
block.
be drug tested, and I went to this one job. I was living down in South Carolina at the time, and the girl said, "Well, we do drug tests, but we do hair tests." I said, "Oh, really?" And I was standing there. They had already done the pulse and checked the heart and all of that. He pulled out a twin razor, and she said, "So now I'm going to take the test." And before I even knew what was going on, she reached out and she dry shaved my chest. about 3 inches long an area. And let me tell you, I come close to saying some choice words to that young lady, but
That's a pube, though. That's pubic hair. What the hell?
no, my chest.
Your chest is pubic hair.
Well, that's what they took.
They
Just
might as
there.
well
So I
shave your ass.
had-
They might as
I had
well
a-
shave your ass.
I had a bald spot on my chest on the left side for weeks before it grew back out into the normal rug.
Was it like the 40-year-old virgin where they just ripped it? No?
Yeah.
No,
Did it itch? Did it itch when
it was
growing
a
back?
blade. It was a blade.
I got you. I'm just teasing you, my brother.
Lay back or I'm going to cut you.
Oh my
Come
God.
on.
Pube, man. That's crazy.
Don't move.
I
Yeah,
am
I'm
not
sorry that
available for. I'm not available for a stand-in for that kind of test.
So they didn't take any hair off your head because you're bald.
Exactly. That is exactly right.
How do you know that,
There you
Sarah?
go.
I've never seen what the man looks like. He always has water.
I know everything. I know
Okay.
everything. No, I don't know what he looks like either, but he told me like 100 times, I think.
He's got a great voice.
Yeah,
I know.
He's got a great voice for a bald man.
I never claimed to be any more or any less than I actually am. 5'7", balding, 67 years old. I mean, there's no shame in that.
Not
it's
at all.
hot.
You're
There you
above
go.
ground, you know.
That's it.
Right.
Oh,
You're
yeah,
with
you're
us.
living. That's very hot. There you go.
So I was like, I was talking to, I saw Old Bear in someone's chat earlier, and I said, "How you doing?" He said, "Kicking." I said, "Well, that's a good thing." Just say kicking. Well, I get it.
Mhm. Of course.
Papa Craig, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm sure there's many I haven't said hello to. So let me just cruise up real
Oh my
quick.
God, birds.
Don't worry,
You
Roscoe's
right there.
screaming over here too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I'm trying to keep my birds quiet and trying to get Paul to go back to bed, but my mom came over with dinner, which surprised all of us, and now he's just upsetting spaghetti because he didn't go home with her. Sorry.
What was for supper? Lasagna?
Chicken.
No, actually, my it was gonna be, but my mom came through with homemade beef stew.
Hey, what's up, Jay?
So there you go.
Nice. Very nice,
Yeah.
Sarah.
It was very good.
That was great.
But tomorrow, probably chicken. I mean, I meant parrot. Probably parrot tomorrow. Very exotic.
They get a little nervous on chicken day.
You know, my birds eat birds, so no worries.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, my birds eat bird. Mhm.
Scary.
Oh, yeah.
The movie The Bird, Alfred Hitchcock, that movie freaked me out of 10 years growth. Man.
That explains everything.
Movie stunted my growth.
Explains it. Kicking kinda.
Tip your head.
It didn't scare Muggs at all because he's over 6 foot. I think he's mentioned that before. So he didn't lose any growth.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
I said kicking, so I said
I'm
kicking.
6'3".
Kind of.
Kind of it. I love it.
I'm getting
It's something I
smaller.
would type if my phone would work. You're muted, Triple B, if you know that.
Steve,
Is she muted?
Oh, this is
Kicking
yeah,
kinda.
it's like kicking.
Oh my
Greg's
God.
like kicking. I said kicking.
Well,
Kind of.
Mm.
kind of.
I need some water.
Like the world's gone nuts, Helton. I'm trying to find. I'm following this conversation a little bit between Papa and Helton. Yeah, it has gone nuts.
No.
Here's a good question from Remiel, who's been gone for like 10 years. Mr. Lee, have you ever gone live since I was gone?
Did you? Well, was
I
he?
don't know. See, that's I don't know
Was
how
he
long
when
you've
he
been
went?
gone. Remiel, have you ever seen Mr. Lee live? If so, he hasn't done it since.
I did. You missed everything.
See that?
Mr. Lee is doing a great job in chat, posting everybody's links,
Oh yeah,
Chance's, Sarah's mine, everybody.
be that. He's on the ball. Whoop, whoop.
Thank you, Mr.
He's
Lee.
always on the
Lee.
ball.
Ms.
Yeah.
Dill,
I need
thank you,
help,
Sharon
Mr.
Guy,
Lee.
thank you.
Like,
you need a lot
need
of help,
help.
Chance.
I got like 300
Yeah.
and something. I mean, I'm in the toilet. My channel. I'm great for everybody that subscribed, though.
This
Thank
very wholesome channel too.
It is.
yeah.
It is. Have to remind you
Yeah,
of it
he
every
did a
time.
good job.
Mr. Lee is the only person I trust to be a moderator on my channel. So he's the only moderator on my channel.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee is a moderator on a few channels.
Yeah. I mean, he's the only
Probably
person I
gets no damn
trust,
sleep.
you know.
Well, considering it's friggin' what time is it? It's 11. No, it's 10.
Or 10:17.
10:17. Yep.
1, 2,
It's
3,
7:17.
4. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning over there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
3:20 or some shit.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm forever in the past.
And he's
I didn't know he was in the UK.
drunk
Yeah.
off his ass. I mean,
Oh.
all that shit. Like,
That's coming from you.
everything comes from me, bud. Everything comes from me.
Bud. Speaking of Bud.
Except that. That doesn't come from me.
Oh
Hey,
well, I
hey.
got plenty of that.
Good to see you.
I think I got
Yeah, I
tons of.
get drunk. Let's do it.
Gates Thrasher says, I'm listening. Had to move location. Skunks took over the other one.
You know, it's
Oh, no.
Florida. I've been here in Florida for 24 years.
Never
and
saw a skunk.
Never saw a skunk. Never smelt the evidence or remnants of anything close to a skunk.
Out here
Nothing.
where I live, tons of skunks.
I mean, I grew up in Northern Virginia, D.C. area, and you could drive down the road and smell a skunk.
That was weird.
You know, no, no.
Mhm, yeah. It might be a latitude thing.
Well, they even say here, like the Florida Wildlife Commission will say, if you see a skunk, report it.
You're supposed to report.
Really?
it.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Because
Yeah,
they're so
they're not-
rare down
they're
here,
not-
I guess.
yeah.
Report it. Well, there you go.
It's a rarity.
They're
They're
very
everywhere
rare.
out here. Well, send you some skunks, Florida.
I don't know if it's because they're invasive here or
I don't know.
they
I
just
think they
they're
wanna
that rare
trap 'em.
down here.
Yeah, report it sounds like they're gonna remove it or kill it.
No, they want to track them.
I think it was more of just for a census type thing.
right.
I could be wrong. Robert Dinduvan, how are you?
Hey, Robert.
Yellow.
I mean, Arizona, we have skunks everywhere.
In the park where I go for a weekly hike, they want you to report any and all rattlesnakes. And I mean, it's a mountainous area, and apparently they're just wanting to keep track of the population. And I've never seen a rattlesnake in going up there over 50 years. I've never seen a rattlesnake.
What part of the country?
North Central North Carolina.
Okay. Yeah, there's rattlesnakes around there. Them
We got a lot of
parts.
rattlesnakes out here too.
I think in
They're
Arizona,
around.
3.
Well,
There's some snakes on this panel.
Just you. We did that too.
just out of high school, I worked for a pet groomer. Lady owned her shop, and dogs would come in at least once a week. A dog would come in that had been sprayed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They've
Or-
been what?
Sprayed by a
By a
skunk.
skunk.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what it is? What's terrible is when they immediately get sprayed, it doesn't smell like what you smell when you're
No.
driving down the road.
No, it's that.
It's like you have this look on your face of, what the fuck is this? And then all of a sudden you realize, oh shit. Because then once the air starts to hit it and
it like
it
activates
changes,
it.
yeah. But the initial smell of that raw spray is like, what is that? And it's all of a sudden it hits you and you're like, oh no.
like, wait a minute, something smells like
I've
shit.
had a dog that's been sprayed. Mine has been sprayed.
I've
In
almost
Arizona.
been sprayed by a skunk before, but fortunately, I have mad jumping skills at the time, and I jumped off the back porch, dilly bop, and avoided it. But my shirt got a big old tear in the chest area because my cat was like not having it. So the skunk went after the cat instead of me, but missed both of us, fortunately.
No, you had a tear in your shirt because you got big boobs.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, yes.
We
Yeah.
can see them right now in your avatar.
Our eyes
Thanks,
are
Chance. Well, listen. My eyes are not as big as my boobs, so I expect everybody to look there first. I'm a realist, okay?
Lester says skunks are just rude cats because cats aren't rude enough.
Oh shit!
Oh wow.
Hey,
Can I
Lester.
show you something I got at the comic show Sunday? Just 2 covers. You don't have to make me big or nothing. I'll just put it. This is good enough.
Make it big.
He likes it when you make him big, or at least me. He always says, "Sarah, make me big." I mean, you know.
The Munsters, nice little photo cover. Fred Gwynn,
Oh, that's cool.
1966. And I love this one. Bewitched. Samantha,
Wow.
that's Liz Montgomery is her cousin Serena, the troublemaker. I got it for like $22, half price.
Right on.
Last one, Star Trek, nice photo cover, 1967. Transport.
Very cool.
That's all.
Oh yeah.
Those are some of the ones I got, but I love Liz Montgomery. She's been gone since 1995.
Is that
Unfortunately.
when she passed? Wow.
Yep, from cancer.
Seems like yes.
Derek McManus. How you doing?
Hey, Derek.
Just bumped the table.
Derek. Hello, Derek. My buddy.
He says all the
Thank you,
usual
Lee.
suspects.
Right?
There you go. Derek says a lot. You can
Mr.
say a
Lee,
lot.
my flock is everywhere. YouTube. Oh, it's your link.
Yeah,
Sarah.
it is.
And I just know that was the whole. Never mind.
Well, yeah. See, my flock is everywhere. It's just when my dad got put on hospice, I shortened it because I spent all the time with him. But once I moved back to my mom's, get resettled and everything, I'll be back to everywhere.
Very good.
Yeah.
What else?
Christy wants to know, so Chance, how many comics do you really have?
Oh,
I
Put
have
1 million.
Let me think. Real quick.
just
About
just
20
tell how many zeros.
23,000, I think.
Wow.
But who's counting?
Yeah.
I have a whole collection I just
Yeah,
bought in another
what a
room from
joke.
a good friend. I have 17 long boxes like these in another room. And got a great deal. He approached me, "Do you want to buy my collection?" I said, "Sure." And he threw out a number, and it was more than reasonable, $800. And that was for over 5,000 comics and good comics in this collection. Anyway,
Nice.
the ones I don't need, I'll probably sell. I started liquidating some on eBay. I wanted to upgrade the condition of ones that I did have. Anyway, I don't want to be blah, 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 blah. That's all about that.
That's the best thing, though, is getting a loot like that and just going through it the first time, finding what you find.
True.
Yeah,
You're a true collector.
That's fun.
I'm going to do a live unboxing, Stephanie, pretty soon, probably on this Sunday, starting once a week. There's about 250 to 300 per box, and I'm just going to, for the first time, because I just flipped through them when he was here, and I saw enough to warrant the price. And so I've not gone through but 4 boxes. So there's 13 I've never seen, and I'm going to do 1 box per week on Sunday with a comic book expert.
That's cool.
That's very
That's very cool.
Yeah, because I got a blind spot, man. Moog's like I collect Marvel 1960 to 1993 primarily, some DC. It's 60% Marvel, 40% DC, all superhero stuff, and then there's some horror from DC, and there's some modern stuff. My blind spot is anything like that's modern, but there's a lot of stuff that's worth money in the modern, like variant covers and stuff. So enough said.
Well,
Gates-
I'm curious. Like, do you have any Invincible comics?
Invincible Iron Man or
No, Invincible. Robert Kirkman, Invincible.
nope. I collect Marvel 1960 to 93. I do have some independent, but no, sir, to answer your question, I don't. I have Walking Dead, but I don't have that. Kirkman created Walking Dead, for those who don't know.
Yeah.
And, Mongolian Monsters Fine Audience.
But no, yeah. I mean, I only say that because, like, I just watched season 2 of Invincible on fucking. It was amazing. I mean, it's such a great show. And again, another Robert Kirkman inspired show that's extremely successful. And of course, I mean, you know, it's animated, so it's more like the comics because it's animated. But
Talk about hitting the lottery. That guy just had an independent comic book in 2002, The Walking Dead, and look at him now. Mega successful, wealthy beyond his wildest dreams. That's the American dream right there. Robert Kirkman.
He's very talented, though.
But that was nothing new. Night of the Living Dead, 1968. All he did was do a zombie comic book. I mean, yes, he put a new spin on it with the virus. And I'm not saying there wasn't originality to it, but it's not like an original concept. God bless him.
But his whole thing about the zombie thing was that he got tired of seeing it play out in such a short manner. He's like, no, what happens when the helicopter shows up? What happens like after that? That was his inspiration for the apocalyptic zombie world, was how do you keep that story going? And it turns out you can only keep it going so much without repeating yourself 1,000 fucking times.
And as Stephanie knows, they didn't telegraph their punch from the comics. That was smart. They didn't, like Laurie Holden's character lived on a long time in the books.
Right.
What's her name? And I'm having a brain fart. Her character, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yes.
Who's the sharpshooter?
We just lose Jim.
Yeah, there were changes made for the TV show, definitely. And but a lot of things were kept true in the TV show too. Some of those comic scenes played out almost exactly.
Daryl's not in the comics.
No.
And Daryl's not even in the
created his character.
And the gay guys too watching, I guess. I don't know.
Lester wants to know who did the Watchmen comic.
DC.
Okay.
I bought it in 1986. New. I have several copies for that 12-issue miniseries. Do you mean like the writer and artist, or which company?
Probably. It wasn't. He wasn't.
Probably the company.
Bigfoot King, how's it going? Great to see you, man.
Good to see you,
Bigfoot King.
Mr. Lee wants to know any Robert Crumb comics.
Me? No, I don't have any. Oh yeah, I do have some. No, I do. That's right, I do. And I have some Fritz the Cat. Have some, R-rated, X-rated independent comics like that. Yes, I do. I do.
Right on.
R-rated. Keep on trucking.
Yeah.
Who else?
Damn, it's already 10:30.
Somebody has a channel called Bigfoot King. Never heard of that before.
Yep. He's new.
Okay.
He does some research. He gets out there, does some filming. He also does some fun stuff where he goofs around.
He does parodies.
Parodies and stuff. We like we support him. I like what he does. He's a fun guy,
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He has fun when he's when it's most of the time, but he gets serious about it. He's up in Canada. Check out his channel, the Bigfoot King.
The Bigfoot King. I will check it out. I will subscribe.
Lester Taylor said, "All this comic talk, I need some bubble gum."
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Don't apologize.
Doesn't the bubble gum come with the trading cards though?
Yeah, but it kind of fits too. Though.
Makes sense to me.
I got some right here. Oh shit, wrong camera. Don't make me big. I'm trying to be a little showboater. Let me just I'll just put them up here. Batman 1989. Tons of that stuff. Star Wars 77. And sports cards. The draft's going on right now. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Nobody. I don't want
to be a little stale.
Yeah, a little bit.
NFL draft.
It crumbles.
It's a powder.
Yeah.
Remember Jello pudding pops, guys? Mogs?
Yeah.
Jello
course.
pudding pop candy. It's kind of like Reese's peanut butter cup, but no peanut butter. It's like got fudge in the center. It's pretty damn good. My sister found this for me because I missed the pudding pops. I love those Jello pudding pops. I think I'll have one right now. Like
They
I'm
were
not
good.
wired enough.
Gary Johnson, how are you? Good to see you. Pudding pops. Yeah, he's done it too.
I know.
Bill
There's a
Cosby.
Bill Cosby joke in there somewhere.
Yes, there is.
There always is.
Not gonna go there.
Are you kidding me? With anything related to those products?
Gate Smasher says, I've got some old packs of cards with gum over 35 years old.
Awesome. Movie or sports? What kind of cards?
Yeah.
I've got monthly cards, sports and non-sports cards, vintage cards.
Very
He had
nice.
said this earlier. I just scrolled back and saw it. So there's your answer.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to see your
Oh, we
collection.
lost Jim. Dang.
Yeah, a while back.
He also
I had
said
to
he
run to
has
the bathroom.
7 long boxes and 9 shorts, a lot boarded and sleeved. I guess that's when
My
you were
man.
talking.
Right there, my man. Man, raise the roof. Good.
He says, yeah, the draft is on. Got to look at it tomorrow.
BRB.
Jim, what happened to you? I see you in chat. Hope I didn't run you off. My big
I
damn.
didn't see anybody pop up back there.
Mhm.
It's funny because I can see like backstage, I see 6 going across, but when the 7th one comes up, it's below everything, so I don't see it until the little scroll thing shows up. I'm like, oh, someone's backstage.
Oh, Mopes, you should know this. And this is a YouTube mini rant. Last couple days in chat, when I go to it, like when I came here, it's blank white. You have to go out and go back in a couple times to see the chat. I was looking for the link. Yeah, and I don't know if I've refreshed my computer. Hopefully, it's not just me. I heard others say that as well. I don't know if it's isolated. Has anyone in chat noticed that too? Where like you go to a stream to watch your regular favorite stream like this one, and you can't see the chat, and it's just a blank white screen. You see the same thing you normally do, but you don't see the chat, and then you have to go back in, then you see it. That's what's happened with me the last couple of days. So you know what I'm talking about, Sarah?
Yes, I usually refresh it a couple times before it'll show up. I thought it was because my phone is breaking or YouTube is forever broken. It was one of the other two.
Well, I'm talking on a laptop computer. I mean, what the hell's going on? Oh well.
Then YouTube's forever broken.
Mr.
Hey,
Lee
it's not a
says
problem. It's a feature. Remember that. Problems they fix, features we deal with. All right? You don't find it helpful? That's so weird.
Prophecy, Mr. Lee, I'll agree. Yeah, isn't that weird? The last few days it started and it drives me up the wall, drives me nuts because I can't.
So Mr. Lee has, Papa Craig says, I have 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you creators,
I don't
Mopes,
have
you
any
should be
problems.
aware. You should be aware of that in case somebody comes at you. Hey, I can't see the chat. What happened? It's a YouTube glitch.
No, it's a feature. Remember that. They would fix it if it was a problem. Duh. Like trying to get a hold of YouTube for any reason. It's a feature not being able to get a hold of them. You're welcome.
CRJ, it's when I'm just going as a spectator. It has nothing to do with StreamYard. I'm just on YouTube on my computer trying to enjoy my favorite stream like this one every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9. And all of a sudden I can't see the comments. I have to like jump through hoops just to read everyone else's comments and see the links and stuff.
Yeah, that's odd. That shouldn't be like that.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you do about that, though? You know?
Yeah, there's no customer service number with YouTube. You can't call.
Of course not. It's a feature. I keep telling you. You don't like
Papa
it? It's so
Craig
weird.
says, I put my Mickey Mantle cards in the spokes of my bike. Can you imagine?
That's a $50,000 ride right there.
No. That's horrible. That's a horrible thing to even say. God damn it.
Jamie says, a month ago, someone discovered a large box of 1979 hockey cards. A guy in Toronto paid $4 million.
Wow.
Must be a big hockey fan.
You know, that stuff happens. It's kind of crazy, right? Those like little nuggets of honey holes of old shit that are in good condition.
Honey holes. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the record comic book? Action Comics #1 sold for over $6 million recently. Set a record for one comic book. First appearance of Superman from April of 1938 is when that first hit the streets with a June 1938 cover date. It's always 3 months
Ooh.
ahead for circulation purposes of real time.
What condition is it?
Wait. What's
8.0. The guy had bought it 6 years ago for $2 million. He made $4 million bucks. What I'm trying to say, and he sold it and made a $4 million profit.
That's
It's in the news.
crazy.
It's all over the news. Action Comics
Yeah.
#1 sales record.
wow? That's it's only worth what someone's willing to pay. You know
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
when somebody's willing to pay that much money, damn. For
It was-
a
Yeah,
comic
that's a lot of money. I can't think of anything worth that much money to me.
Yeah, 8.5 was the grade by CGC, sir. Fellow zombie.
Wow.
I can't
That's
see your real first
that's
name. I'm not trying-
impressive. It's an impressive grade for that amount of time. Yeah.
Triple B.
Yeah,
I'm
Triple
running
H
them all
Founders, the
off,
fun.
man. I'm too. hyped. I'm running everybody off. Not good.
No, not at all.
That's what you said last night.
How do you blame yourself, dude?
Right.
You
No,
apologize
I'm
constantly and you just
No,
Stop
you
it.
got to know that he's always on panel with us all the time. So he was on panel with us last night and the night before. He can't run anybody off. He tries, but he
I'm
can't.
so insecure. I ran Lance off. I don't know where Lance is. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh my god. Well, anyways,
oh man.
Well, you definitely know your shit.
We all do. I mean, I love this show. I'm learning so much about Sasquatch, UFOs. I mean, I come here to learn. I love just hanging out. These are good
What have
people.
you learned about Sasquatch?
A hell of a lot.
Really?
I've learned about sightings. I've learned about where you can go for research clips. I mean, I've learned a lot.
As far as YouTube goes, yeah.
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 Not this show.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, yeah. I mean, not to diss your show. Like you might could learn something here from Moggs or two.
It's up to you guys, It's-
Yeah, exactly. It's an open book, man. That's
learn
what's
what you
great about
bring.
your show.
It's entertaining.
It's open book.
Jim says he wasn't run off, just move the chat.
Right on. Good.
so there you go. Yeah, but they were all on panel yesterday together on Starkey's channel. So there you go. I was going to go live today, but my mom was going to come over, supposedly. But she did, which was good because then I had dinner. So heck yes.
There you are.
Oh, now she's back.
I got on my
Okay.
computer.
Brain
Good job.
Bender Center YouTube channel. Brain Bender. I finally got it right. BBB. Brain
Yay,
Bender.
Hallelujah.
Chance.
Nice, Dad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check out some of your past episodes because, like I said, I'm into puzzles and math problems and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll just do like a random fucking IQ test, just see where we go.
Nice.
I don't pay to get the results, but just to take the test, it's like
Yeah.
I
I
have
used to do
this
that too.
uncanny pattern recognition thing. I
He
don't know.
does.
It's weird.
He does a lot of Sudoku and
That is interesting, actually, and I can see that in you. Moog.
Yeah, I don't math.
Sarah saved me on Saturday.
I'm like Jeopardy smart, stupid.
right.
Jeffrey Smart stupid.
It's
Facts.
stupid. It's
You ever,
sensitive. It's this
It's
shit that I
knowledge of-
retained.
Yeah. the
Well,
amount
it-
of senseless facts that
Mogs, have you ever tried to count cards in blackjack?
No.
He ain't Rain Man.
I went to Triple Beach though.
It's not.
I'm an idiot savant. I might be an idiot, but not a
No,
savant.
it's not that hard to do. That is not a savant thing. Savants could do it like 10,000 times faster than normal people. But yeah, counting cards with blackjack, dude, is something you could learn to do.
Mr.
Quickly.
Lee says, Triple B, I'm a certified genius. Just saying.
I bet you are, Mr. Lee.
I kind of wouldn't put it past them.
You know,
Well, somebody's got to be.
Do you know anything about counting cards, BBB?
I know you're not supposed to do it, and I watched Rain Man.
All right.
That's about what I know.
It all comes back to that. Like not, like not the movie that was made about the MIT math team that learned how to do it and made millions and millions of dollars. Like,
Right.
they weren't savants or autistic or whatever.
Couldn't that get you killed counting cards in Vegas? I mean, couldn't you be put under a lake or something? Or
No, it ain't.
Isn't
It's not like
is that illegal?
no.
The
These are
mob
major.
runs Vegas, right? I mean, I don't know.
No. These are major corporations now. They're not run by the mob anymore. Like
Steve Wynn's still out there in Vegas?
Huh?
Steve Wynn of Wynn Casinos, is he still?
Oh
out
yeah,
there?
absolutely.
I thought
He
so,
owns he owns several properties, including the Wynn,
Yeah.
which is impressive, amazing property. Yeah, but he's Donald Trump kind of guy. Like he's not a mafia dude, or whatever. He's just
He's a real estate mogul.
yeah.
You said the T word now. Now the bots might attack this channel. We don't want to
Yeah,
do
they
that.
might.
They might think it's a political show.
Look.
I used to live 4 hours from Vegas, and I've never went. I've never been to Vegas.
Look, here come the Russian bots. They're coming for me. They're gonna accuse me of everything. Look, I'm just saying, it's not fair. So
Jim says you would just get banned from all casinos.
yeah.
Counting
So
cards.
a casino has the right to ask to refuse your play. That's it, and leave the property.
Like no shirt, no shoes, no counting, no service, no counting cards, no service or something, I guess. I mean, I haven't been there since November 17, Mogs. That was the first time and only time I've been to Vegas. It was right after that terrible shooting, so they had deals. So I was staying at Caesar's Palace.
shit.
Man. No, remember that guy? I mean, that was terrible.
Vegas
Rub
always
down
has
on people
deals,
with
but
guns.
yeah, that was horrible.
Not long after, like a year or two after, I'd stayed at that same hotel with my dad. So I remember.
I think I stayed for like $800 for like a week at Caesar's Palace in a nice suite.
Wow.
And I won a
It
ton.
must have been
I was
nice.
at the Rio
Yeah.
like a year or two before that happened. So
And they had hot machines. They're trying to really reel people in there at the casino with like a Hot Wheel of Fortune slot. I got on it.
oh,
boy,
is that
and
the one with the hookers that try to hook
Oh,
you?
we're not going to talk about that.
They still in the
I
trunk?
have never been with the hooker. I'm not going to get into details, but a hooker did try to pick up that machine. And she had a great line. She goes, "Wouldn't you like something better to do with your hands?" I thought that was a great line.
Oh, it is. It is. If I meet you in person, I have all these great lines to use on you. It's been great. Oh my god. He's like, oh no.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Vegas is an amazing place. There's
I love
nothing like
Vegas.
it in this world. It is a one of a kind place. There's no other place you can go like Vegas.
That's going to be a new segment on the show. What the hooker said.
I could be on that show.
Wait, you're a
I
hooker?
apologize. I didn't bring it up, and I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
fishing show.
It's a fishing show. Oh, I love it. I could talk about fishing all day.
I saw Donnie Marie in Vegas. That's all I did. That's the truth. They were great. Don't laugh. That was a great. They don't have it anymore. They were at the Flamingo across from Caesar's Palace.
Yep.
That
At
was
the
a great
Flamingo.
bar,
Yeah.
Donnie Marie.
Oh, that's freaking
That was a
hilarious.
while back, man.
2017. It was
Yeah, they
November.
were like they had their entire poster on the front of the Flamingo.
That's right.
Like,
Your
yeah,
billboard.
yeah,
Number one act in Vegas for years. I mean, in terms of sales and tickets. Yeah.
yeah, I remember that.
Anne
I
Marie.
stayed at the I stayed at the Flamingo under their banner. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, man. It costs like $30 a night. Like,
Damn.
Feisty Kitty says, "Are you kidding me? Vegas is a horrible place." I believe it. I'm not. I'm
Well, I love Vegas.
you could have that experience. That's for sure.
No, I think, but the
I've had all
Oh.
kinds of experiences there.
the
I'm
town
telling
in
you,
a
it's a great
whole, I
place.
think, is there's
Vegas
a lot of
is
homelessness and
I haven't been there in years, but
Oh no. Vegas is not like San Francisco, man. No.
Stephanie,
Like, you
what were
definitely
saying?
you'll find people down on their luck, but no, it's pretty consistent and amazing. I mean,
All I
just
know, it's a great
all the
place to get drunk.
theatrics and shit, dude. Yeah.
Stephanie, what was your experience like there?
I went years ago with my ex and I and all my girls. I have 4 daughters. My ex-brother-in-law lived in Henderson, so we stayed there. Got a night out with my husband, and we said, okay, if we're going to play slot machines, and if we win anything, then we'll, just bring the girls the next day. And I mean, they've got all kinds of stuff for kids to do, roller coasters and, whatever. So we basically walked into Bellagio, and I think it was one of the big ones, and I put 75 cents in a machine and instantly won $400.
time to go.
Nice.
Done. That's it.
Then it went from,
Yeah.
basically every other machine, every other casino, we just walked the strip. It was 400 here, 400 there. By the time we got up to $4,000, we left.
Right on.
Good for you.
Indeed.
While we were leaving the last, I think it was, I don't remember which hotel it was. We were leaving the last casino. We got into the elevator, and y'all could probably help me to remember which one it was. But we get in the elevator, and we're sitting there talking about, what we're going to do with the girls the next day. We figure it out, and the young lady that was in the just happened to hop on the elevator with us. She worked for the hotel, and
She's
it
a
was
hooker too.
no, it was the shut up.
It's rated hookers.
It was the hotel where was it Siegfried and Roy have
Oh,
their
that
show.
kind of hooker.
Was it an old? What year was it again?
I don't remember
The
what year it
Mirage.
was. My girl, my
It would have been the
youngest
Mirage.
was a toddler. Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, the Mirage.
Well, while we were talking, she introduced herself and said that if we showed up the next morning, she could get us with the girls. She could get us into their private zoo where they held all their animals. They didn't just have lions; they had elephant, they had leopard, it was amazing. But they also had a dolphin habitat. So we brought the girls the next day, spent the day just basically, first class treatment. We had the place to ourselves. Girls got to play with the dolphins, and we're standing around the pool, and my youngest was a toddler. They're telling us, okay, this is what you can do. You can play with the dolphins, toss the ball, they'll bounce it back to you, whatever. But whatever you do, just don't put your hands in the water, and don't, make sure you don't throw anything in the water other than their toys. Just as the lady said it, my youngest tosses her little flyer she had in her hand into the water. I'm like, oh shit. 5 minutes are ready to throw us out. But no, it was a cool experience. We got up close and personal. We never got to meet either one of the guys.
Marine mammals in the desert, that just doesn't make sense.
It was probably right the year after the tiger attacked whichever guy it was. I don't remember, but yeah, it was cool, very cool.
Siegfried. Yeah.
But basically won the money the cost of the trip and then some. So that was pretty awesome.
It's a rarity.
That was awesome.
Because they said, a lot of people down on their luck. It's because of the damn slot machines and gambling. And I'm opposed to gambling just because my ex-wife was a gambler.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chance, Did you ever go to the Star Trek Hilton where they had the did you Las Vegas
Yes,
the Star Trek
I
Hilton
did.
when they had the Star Trek stuff there? No, you didn't. Not for
No,
I
either
did.
one.
but I did go to the
Oh, I
pinball
did.
museum. They have a pinball museum. I'm a pinball freak in Vegas, and there was a comic book shop, and I bought a bunch of comic books. Go
Yeah,
figure.
neat. But Star Trek is what I'm talking
I
about.
went no.
No,
Yes.
not.
So I went to the Star
Not.
Trek thing,
Did you go to
and let
the
me tell
Borg one
you,
too?
it was amazing. It was fucking
Yes, it was.
mind-blowingly cool. Yes.
It was.
Yes. Listen. So I was a huge fan of Star Trek Next Generation. That's definitely my favorite
Sweet.
Star Trek line, if you will. And so I fucking walked in 100-degree heat, like I don't know how many blocks, or walked a mile over there, because the Hilton is like, it's off the strip, But I'm like, no, I gotta fucking do this. Like, I've seen it on TV, like I know what it is, like I gotta do
You were
this thing.
determined.
And so whatever, I walk, I go do it, and it was so freaking cool, man. What happened was they put you in this room where you're watching these videos of like, you think you're getting on like a virtual ride,
Yep.
and the video's kind of funny. It's got some like funny moments in it, and then all of a sudden, like, the lights go dark and the smoke machines kick up, and dude, it was like a magic trick. I mean, it was like true portal
You get transported.
teleportation.
Yeah. You feel
You
like you got
literally-
transported.
Yes, within this crowded room, and all of a sudden you're standing there on the Starship Enterprise. Like, it was
It's fantastic.
it was weird as shit, dude. Like, yeah.
The sights, the sounds. I would imagine it's what it smelled like too. It was awesome.
Yes, it was. Yeah, you had cold air blowing on you, and
Mhm.
yes, there was a smell to it.
There was.
And this happened in 5 seconds. You're standing in this crowded
That's what she
little
said.
tiny
Yeah.
room with 30 people,
Yeah.
It is.
and then the lights go out, all that crazy shit happens, and boom, you're on the you're on the ship. It's
That's-
like,
that's
how the
heavy.
fuck
Yeah.
did you guys do that? Like, it's supernatural, right?
Smoke and
Yep.
mirrors.
Pretty much.
Literally.
Yeah, and so then you go on a tour of the ship and blah blah blah, and then you get to be on the bridge, and the people are walking around in their tight jumpsuits, and
There's video of this on
the
YouTube.
chicks are fucking ungodly hot. I mean, and-
Hashtag facts.
It's a lot of
Yeah.
red shirts, huh?
yeah, and so you go through that. You go through that. They give you a narrative that you're a descendant of
Cards.
of Picard or somebody,
Yes,
and
Picard.
like you, blah 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 blah, and then
Yeah.
finally you get to go on the virtual ride, which was also fun.
Is it still there?
No,
I
it's
don't
gone.
think so.
It's gone.
I'm almost 100% sure it's gone. Dude.
It's been gone for a few years now.
yeah, I'm
pretty
sure it's
much.
gone.
Yeah, because
I was
they
right
that's released the Borg one, and that was really cool. I did go to that. I did eat at Quark's Bar as well, and I'm gonna tell you, it was awesome. Now, the one thing I did not overly care for, and the Star Trek Borg one, was getting assimilated, because suddenly your seat just starts probing your butt. It was not cool, and nobody warned me about that. My dad and I were woo, so everyone else
Yeah.
too on the ride was going like that. Yeah, they literally had the butt probing. I'm like, no, why? Anyways, and I think that's why it got canceled.
Maybe. But it was cool.
Maybe.
Like at
Here's
the
just
end,
your feet.
yeah.
We've
So
never had
at
complaints
the
before.
end of the virtual ride, you get spit out into the gift shop, of course.
Yeah,
And what
And
was
right by
cool
Corpse
about
Bar and all
that
that.
is that there were actors walking around dressed in full blown
Makeup and
Um,
everything.
full blown
Look great.
Kardashian.
And Klingons and Ferengi.
No, I'm sorry.
Well,
Yeah, Klingon. Yeah, full
Kardashian. Okay, was there and
well, Kardashian is a race too, but no,
Yeah,
I'm
the Kim
talking about
Kardashians
full
are
blown.
hotness, right?
I'm talking about
that's
like
a distant planet.
I'm talking about like 6'5" dudes who are also wearing heels, so it made
Yep.
them like almost 7 feet tall, and they had the full makeup, like just like you would see in the TV shows, like very impressive. And
yeah.
and they're talking shit to the humans
Yeah, they are.
In Klingon or in English?
in English. They're
Because
like, "Oh,
that's
you." I remember the guy say, "Oh, yes, you humans are very weak." You know.
You know, for the Borg one too, they also had all the Borg there too, dressed like that. And no, they did not talk.
Yeah, it was
know-
it was an amazing, crazy experience that I participated in just because I knew it was there and I was a fan of the show. And so I was lucky enough, as I'm in Vegas, could do all this other crazy shit. Today, I'm gonna go do that. You know.
What was the
And-
price point for
Well,
admission?
Mr. Lee has the most important question about Vegas. What about the buffet? Las Vegas is good buffet, I heard.
Yes,
Oh,
of course.
every buffet is good buffet there. Okay,
Yeah.
Lady Luck, great buffet. Got a lot of crawdads
Yeah.
there. Gross. Anyways, and actually, crawdads aren't gross. They're just too hard to eat. It's way too much effort. I'm lazy.
Yeah,
What-
I'm.
How much
yeah,
did it cost to do that experience? Do you remember?
I don't remember.
My
it.
dad paid for it. I don't know.
Yeah, for
Well,
me, I
The
think
first time I went, I was a minor, so
it was probably like $20 or something.
Wow,
Maybe,
that's
maybe a little bit more.
Donnie Marie were 100. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like going to see Penn and Teller or something, man. It was like
yeah, it was very doable. So my dad
Although
could
if you
afford
go
it.
see Penn and Teller, they'll stick around and they'll do autographs after the show.
yeah.
My,
How much-
my
And
how much
nephew,
do they cost,
Penn
though?
and Teller, too.
no, I don't know because my nephew would go with my dad. They shared a birthday, and grandson and grandfather shared the birthday, so they would go to Vegas. I think they went like 2 or 3 years, and they'd always go see Penn and Teller. And after the show, they'd get pictures and everything. So I don't know what the cost was though.
I think I saw Penn and Teller for kind of a low, like some kind of special. There's all like if they don't sell it out for that night, then they'll release a bunch of tickets for cheaper, you know. So I actually did get to see Penn and Teller as well for, pretty reasonable price, maybe $40 a ticket, something like that. But yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, it is. It's a cool place. It's an amazing place. Everyone should go there. All you have to do is walk up and down. You don't have to play slots. Just walk up and down the strip, which will take you all night. And
Yeah.
on the main strip, Fremont Street, that's a whole different ball game. That's where that's where Mobs wants to go, man. You want to go to Fremont Street and see the cool bands and the fucking partying and all that shit.
I did that all
I
on
could
tour with
go
my
to
brother.
Nashville for that.
Yeah. Fremont Street is like old school Vegas with like all the cool like signs you see, like the Golden Nugget and things like that, man. That's where Fremont Street. But on the north end, the modern strip, you can walk up and down that and be entertained all night, dude. Just from the Bellagio fountains and the fucking MGM lions that you can go in and see the lions and all this crazy shit. It's
I like
very
the Blue Man Group too. The Blue Man Group, those weird guys.
I've seen them.
My sister's
I've
seen them a
them.
few times.
Yeah,
I've
I
never-
actually
I've
took
never
it
seen
to a
them.
radio
Wow.
station to go see them.
I
Yeah.
think when I'm there at Vegas, since the last time I was there, I went and saw the filming again of was it Pawn Shop, right? It was a Pawn Shop, no, whatever.
Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars.
Yeah, Pawn Stars. There we go. So
Yeah.
I went to that twice to see that film twice there. That was the last couple times I went there, But then I also just got, all the free booze I wanted. So, spent a lot of time drunk. Good times. Love Vegas. Woo! Everybody should go. Let's go right
But
now.
no one here went to the Pinball Museum.
I'm going with Sarah.
I wasted time in the Pinball Museum. I should have gone to the Star Trek thing, and I walked.
Yeah.
To your point, I walked
Yeah.
from my hotel, Caesar's Palace, to the Pinball Museum. If you look at it, was miles, and I did just like you said, walk the strip on foot. Anyway, enough said.
You could have taken the bus for like all day, just one price all day. You could have taken the bus. That's what we
Well, I
did.
wanted exercise, and I got it. That's
The
ridiculous.
the bus stop is never close to where you want to be. You get plenty of exercise and time to drink. It's perfect.
It's an
It's okay,
amazing
Chance.
place.
Next time you go to Vegas, I'll go with you. Triple B will go with you. We'll get it done right. Okay.
That's right.
Sounds like a plan.
And we'll also go to Hoover Dam. Since you've ever been there, that's a great place to go.
And they shot part of Superman the movie there, the original Chris Reeve, where the dam breaks. That was Hoover Dam. I'd love to see
Hoover
it.
Dam's actually pretty cool. My
It's
goodness.
awesome. I love it when they take you underground and everything. It's a great place. I've even flown over it in KC 135. It's awesome. So good.
I've got to see that. I'll take you up on that.
All right. Well, let's get together and make a YouTube day of it, and get all the YouTubers we can and get to Vegas.
Yeah, man. A bunch of YouTubers getting together in Vegas is way better than a bunch of YouTubers getting together, I don't know, in the woods.
Yeah. Also, we got Signal out there in Vegas. There you go.
I've only been to Vegas once, and it was during the pandemic. There were no buffets and no shows.
I think
And
I was
lots
like,
of fucking people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good
I
time.
know, and the whole entire streets are empty. There's nobody.
Yeah. No,
Well-
that's horrible. That was
Social
your
distance
Vegas
in
experience.
a
Ugh.
casino.
every other
Every
slot
other machine. Yeah.
Oh, I got to wear my mask. Where's my mask? And then, that's like watching The Price is Right or being in The Price is Right with no audience. Remember during COVID, they had no audience. Come on down. From where?
Yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
No shit. It is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
you're
weird when everybody was doing
I like that
everything remote.
analogy.
Yeah. Late night talk shows, there's no
Yeah, just odd.
They,
Yeah.
they did American Idol that way during the shutdown. Yeah, where I guess the
Dude.
contestants were just performing for
You know what-
an empty,
Really?
Finish a song, all you hear is crickets.
Yeah, I
you know?
swear. You can find videos on YouTube, and it's that.
Yeah.
What
And then they
killed
started
me?
bringing up the TV screens with people from all over the country, and that was kind of weird.
Zoom
You
call.
know, people sitting there on screen clapping, and
I
What
guess
killed me the
Masked
most?
Singer, and the Masked Singer, everybody's masked.
everybody's masked.
Well, there you go. What killed me the
Yeah.
most about that was the most mind blowing, besides the Vegas thing, because I couldn't believe what happened to Vegas, because I was watching that from afar. I wasn't in Vegas, but I was paying attention to it. The thing that killed me the most is what it did to fucking sports. I literally couldn't. I was like, nothing could ever take sports down. Nothing. You could never ever take sports down. It's too popular. You could never do that. It could never be done. And it happened. It destroyed sports for God.
And haunted
Almost a
houses,
year.
too, at Halloween. What about the haunted houses? None of that year. That sucked. I
Yeah.
love haunted houses.
Right. Listen, I don't
Everything
sports
sucks.
either, but I Halloween.
No, I couldn't believe that it actually took sports down.
It really
Like,
did.
They had almost an entire year of no sports. Or guys, professional players playing in empty stadiums, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, that ain't right. Like, the reason they're professionals. That's why people show up. It's like a WWF match, like with no fucking people in the fucking audience or something. It's like Andre the Giant versus Hulk Hogan, not one person in the crowd. What?
Well, that would be weird.
How does that make sense? It really.
Yeah.
Stand-up
like,
comedian buddies of mine got wiped out. That's how they make their living and pay their bills. There was no corporate, private, public, nothing. No stand-up comedy. Nothing. Ugh, what a bad memory. Can't believe
stand-up,
that was 4 years ago almost. Time flies.
stand-up comedy, huh, Chance?
Time
What?
flies,
No.
you're right.
I said stand-up comedy, and then I laughed when I said your name. It made me think of 2 video clips of yours.
Oh, that I did. Yeah, okay. Well, nobody cares.
Probably not, but I know everything.
Yeah, that material might not be friendly here.
We're-
That's funny.
No,
I don't wanna
Chance
push-
does stand-up comedy every now and then too. Don't
Yeah, I
let him
do.
fool you. He is funny.
Oh, you're sweet. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. But I did laugh.
Thanks.
It is funny.
Game show. I mean the. I don't want to say the word. The PORNO game show names.
That happens to be one of my favorites ever.
Okay.
But I'm a smutologist, and of course I would laugh at that.
Okay.
But the other one's funny too. He's sweating now.
I could say a clean one. Wheel of
He's
fornication.
squirming a little.
Yeah,
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Ted.
nothing.
We are at that little over 2 hour mark already. That went quick.
We're having too much fun.
It
Having
happens.
fun when you're having fun.
Indeed.
Y'all couldn't get a word in edgewise. I'm sorry, hosts. I'm sorry.
That's what
I don't
we're
know why
here
I'm always apologizing. He's gonna get pissed and be like, "Chance, stop apologizing."
for. Yeah.
Nope, not saying it. You already know.
Good night, everybody. We'll be here all week.
Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Or your hooker.
Good
Kate
night,
Smasher
Alex.
says, Moog, where is the best place to fish for dinner tomorrow?
Middle of
Try the
lake.
water.
Your local freezer
Yeah.
store.
Try the water.
Anyway, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Pat, it's good to see you. Chance, as
Thank
always,
Thank you.
guys, check out everybody's channel. Everybody here has a channel.
And they've all been posted in chat.
Yeah,
Thank
so-
you, all the mods, for tonight. Y'all been
Sarah, thank you.
You're welcome.
And
It was
check
nice meeting you.
out Brainbender Banter. Check-
BBB.
Triple B.
And when is this show again? Saturday night?
Saturday.
Saturday at
9
6.
Eastern?
I'll have Sarah send out the link.
Very good.
All right.
For
Yeah,
the
I know we're
LP.
gonna have our-
No show for
Yeah.
me tomorrow. I'm working, but normally on Friday night. No show.
I'm
Land.
going live tomorrow during the day, giving you guys all a rare treat to hear the birds. You're welcome.
All right, guys. I'm just going to start clicking you off.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
See you, bud.
Thanks,
Talk to you
guys.
soon.
Bye bye. Click myself.
Take care.
Later.
Bye.
Well, that was fun.
That was.
Remio, it's great to see you.
Yes.
Don't be such a stranger. I hope life is treating you well.
Very good to
Hope-
see you.
I hope life is treating everybody well.
Again, once again, prayers for Judy Wheeler.
Indeed. We love you, Judy. If you're watching, if you catch this,
Absolutely.
feel better. We will be back Tuesday. But until then, you guys have an amazing weekend.
Be safe.
Yeah, take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. And peace and God bless.